reform progress is up. Well, reform desire. I don't know how to speak the English language, don't judge me. We managed to snag ourselves a second click and 3 more percent of Roonies on top of that during the first 2 months of the year, which does have a handful of availability for gaining reform desire. That's nice. Did also have going to be taking some attrition. Let's not do that. There were a couple of pulse events during that period as well, which I largely avoided, but I did get some Diplo points from one of them, which is kind of nice. I'm still debating whether or not I should focus admin. I did also get military divided actually, but I safe scummed it away because I don't think the siege ability is actually that important compared to reform desire. So hey ho. In terms of what we actually do next, I'm not really sure, but figure we may as well wait for a bit. It's pretty much just waiting on spy networks to come up. Now that's one of them. Naples are claiming things. That is incredibly rude. What else do we want to fabricate a claim on? We'll probably need one on Albania at some point. I think I can't guarantee these guys, no. I could ally them. But I'll then have to break the alliance, which will make them sad. So we may as well just leave it like that, I guess. Part of me also want to promote this guy, but I'm going to resist the urge to do that for now. We do with diplomat. I will want to start fabricating on the Ottomans. At some point. Probably want to start getting favors at some point with people as well. Will I be able to call Austria into... Pretty much. Start making some curry over there. Go around. And then July, this is the point where we start to be eligible for more events. Yeah, that's another. I think I'll just take that. I don't know that many in July. Take that. It's quite a few in August. Sure. Not really in September. Trade efficiency advisor. I mean, the dip rep is kind of really useful. but equally, I can totally make loads of money from that and then get a Dipper guy back again. You know, have anything productive here. I don't know, I kind of feel like I can milk more out of that. And if we're going to try and get 1450 Reformation, we do need to maximize our chances. Can't go back in time. Once we move on, I mean, technically I can't go back in time, I'll have backup saves, but you know. Jump up to 5 right now, flat. That is not what I asked you to do. That is in fact the opposite. One might go so far as to say the antithesis of what I asked you to do. Do you do it merely out of spite? Is that your reasoning? It disappoints me tremendously. About to 5. I think we take that. And then we make sure we get some good value out of August. Which this isn't. I think... I wonder. We've still got 500 ducats in the Curia Bank, the Pope Bank, and it would be kind of nice to be able to spend that. So obviously we're going to struggle to replace it, so it sort of depends whether we buy it sooner or later. Is there anyone I'm eligible to excommunicate? I can excommunicate Burgundy. Could I do that? Actually. Maybe not right now, but... 2%. Well, let's at least test my hypothesis. Just that if I excommunicate them, they might... Oh? They kind of fucked up the my network, but my hope is that they'll purchase indulgence. If I excommunicate anyone else. But, I mean, this is a decent spot to be in, definitely. Very decent spot to be in. Does that bring us to 250% faster? Now, of course, there's just no money. But that doesn't mean there's not value in successfully gaining more reform desire. can almost just bank it for later. So let's have a productive October. Losing devotion. That's certainly useful, but I don't think it's worth it in this instance. As you can see, I think I'm probably getting a little bit lucky, but it's actually not particularly difficult to bird for the faster Reformation. Like, I'm doing it in a really quite extreme way as well. I'm gonna potentially shoot for 1450, which is a crazy fast Reformation spawn. So, you know, if you literally just wanted like, I don't know, like 1460 or something, it's like just birding a little bit will actually give you so much so easily. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for really. Sometimes you do just go through like 2 months and you literally get 0. So there's definitely variation, but that's really the benefit of the bird, is that if you know which months to go for, which are basically, if anyone's wondering, it's even number years, and it's January with a bit of February, then it's August, then it's October, November, and December. Especially like November and December are really big ones. It technically does change a little bit over the course of the game, but during the early phases, that's more or less what's going on. Does this... It lets me lose devotion, but I don't really want to lose my clergy loyalty. Oh? I mean... Fuck. I mean to... Be good with this. What's the effects of devotion, by the way? Oh, literally nothing. That gives you tax, I guess. It's not awful. But still, you have to tank it really quite a lot to lose a meaningful amount of tax there, so... Unless... maybe it's... I was thinking that was scaling from 0 to 100. Maybe it scales from 50 to 100, and then if you go below 50, it's negative. I could definitely see that being the case. You know, it could be so much more than this. Let's see if we can get like 10% by the end of October. And then at least 15 by the end of December. I feel like 20 by the end of December is a pretty nice start. I probably get another couple of clicks by the time the next one rolls around, because there'll be more money in the Curia treasury. And then, to be fair, I mean, kind of what we are saying, right, is that 1450 is a really ambitious goal. We need... I think it is possible. I think it is possible. The key things to do is basically like, I want to get 20 plus by the end of this year. And then by the time next year rolls around, January after next rolls around rather, hopefully we'll have like 1,000 ducats in the treasury. Don't know if we actually will. If we will, at least 750. 750 means I get 3 more clicks. You can at least give us 400% growth. Oh, nice. There we go. That's a bit more promising. I think last time I did it with like 600%, maybe 650%. And I basically then, over the space of 1 year, was successfully able to bird like 120% Reform Desire. So, if ahead of 1450, we can get like a good like 550%, I'm hopeful that we'll be okay. I think I'll be safe, but I need to make sure. It's just almost nothing for some reason. 9 goes down. It's not good enough, my friend. Yeah, this level of birding is certainly only required for the very extreme intentions. If you find the game too difficult, try spending hour after hour after hour birding AI pulse events. What could possibly go wrong? Certainly having things to do shouldn't be a problem. You're an evil player. You don't have any of those. God, I wish I had some grass to go lie on. Oh, really? Nothing at all. That's not what the doctor ordered. Not what the doctor ordered at all. I don't really want that corruption, but maybe. Come on. It's so difficult. I think I actually probably have to go run some errands anyway. Means I probably will give this one more go and then come back to it later, or more likely finish it off camera. because I'm not going to do anything in the interim period anyway. We're literally just waiting on the spy networks and stuff. So, come on, this is going to be a good one. Yeah. Like that. Won't take that. That's tragic. Alright, well, I guess I'll go run my errands and then return shortly. We're back. Thank goodness, with lots of reform desire, which is very, very promising. Not least because even without any more clicks really of this, probably I could snag myself with kind of 33% in 48 and then 50 and then get Reformation anyway. That's very nice. I've fabricated a claim on Aragon and started building a spy network on the Ottomans. Looking at what I'm actually getting from coining favours here, it's about 20% increase to my favour gain rate, which is pretty bad, so I think I'm actually going to stop doing that. Do we want to just fight Aragon? I feel like we kind of do. We are actually under force limit. Though we do have less troops than they do. Maybe we declare on them and then just focus on winning this siege really quickly. Seems like a good idea. Also, wow, I'm way over my naval force limit. We need to turn this on. Yeah, see, I'm paying a lot of monies being over force limit there. Let me actually get rid of one of these cogs. I need 12. And then let's let a couple of months tick. I think it's going to be my vision. Naples, I like these guys, that's fine. Because I have CTA cancel now, I don't have to really care about alliances. Do I want to ally? Presumably not. Anyone else I want to spy network? These people can I'm already allied to you. You. Okay, so I can ally all of them, but some people like Trier. I rival to a bunch of other electors. It's going to be a bit massive to get lots of the alliances at once. We can see how it goes though. Now, so we're getting some Venice favours, that's always nice. I would like to maintain a good relationship with Genoa. I'm actually just going to improve with them. almost finished improving with the Swiss as well. Always pleasant. Now we can fabricate there. Should we just declare? Ottomans declared on Kandahar, that's fine. I mean, maybe we just declare here. I could just fight Albania as well, easily, and annex them actually, but I kind of think it'd be more convenient to let the Ottomans potentially fight them and get messed up by Venice. So what I'm actually going to do is probably just CTA cancel for the sake of it. Also to make sure I can still do it, because it's been a very long time. Hang on, how do I? Not like that is the short answer to how you do it. No. Missed it there as well, I think. Quickly. Adjust the saves so that we get rid of that mistake. It is relatively precise timing, but it's not a crazy window. When it was originally a thing, I definitely had it down because I did actually used to use it sometimes. But yeah, it just takes a little bit of effort, I guess. This is definitely not a necessary usage of it, but when it comes to fighting Aragon, that will definitely be a necessary usage of it. What I did the first time was ally France and call them in, so they basically killed Burgundy, who also allied Aragon in that game. And then called Austria, because they also allied Austria, so I tried to call Austria and Genoa out of the allies into separate wars, which did work, but was a bit finicky. What is that? Any reason why you can't just return to menu? You don't know. There we go. There we go. Yeah, not having to deal with Aragon's allies will be very significant because it simplifies my routing quite a bit. Well, I say that. It was pretty straightforward the first time, but I mean, my original plan was actually just to get a defensive war against Aragon by vassalizing Naples, but because they broke the CTAs, I couldn't do that. So, how many troops do they have? What, 5k? Well, oh. I hope this works. I mean, I'm really low on maintenance, but I'm also like have so many more troops than them. They actually are gonna try and stop me. I think I still would just win this, right? Yeah. They saw that extra tick of thingy. Oh, I'm wasting diplomats. Ah, stupid. Let's make some curry with Venice, I guess, probably. And I kind of want to bird both of these things. Actually, you any good? Oh my god, you have 6 pips. That is an absolute horror show. How dare you? 60 tradition. Must be like the floor. Well, it might be the floor actually. I don't know. I don't really know how general pips work. Behold, give me a good general. Ugh, that's not what I said. I said a good general. I didn't say a bad general. So no, I think my connection to the powers that be clearly isn't very good. I guess I'm breaking up when I speak. They're just not able to quite get the message that I wanted a good general, not a very mediocre general. You mean like 4 siege? You mean like 4 siege and 5 shock? And I don't know, a maneuver pip. Not asking for that much, right? That's not what I said. I have to do this twice because I've got to do it for the general and then I've got to do it for the Merc company. But the good news is it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Whatever. Good combat pips. I guess I'll take it. No, my vassal. I will rescue you. Oh wait a minute, I forgot that I needed to... There's only one. Siege. No, I don't need more combat pips. I did save it after I got the decent general, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Can only hope. Otherwise that's going to be awkward. Alright, here he is. Guess we'll do that. They're not coming out, so oh, I need to use my diplomat for something as well. But this might work. I guess. Why not? I don't think that was the right call, but... Very good. It's my alarm going off. Wow, they're terrible. That's crazy. On a minute. Let's... Free Swiss Guard. He's got 6 shock, which is pretty sexual, but he's got literally nothing else. I mean, come on. I almost wonder if it would be worth trying to vassalize Byzantium. But then, like, I don't think so. Because... I think... I kind of want the Ottomans to get Constantinople. So they can convert it to Sunni. And then I can take it off them. think that actually makes the most sense. It's fine though. I mean, this guy actually has a lot of pips in total, but I really want. I mean, it's not a crazy ask. I'm not fishing for like a 5 siege merc stack. Just 2, like 2 or 3 would be really good. Because it's basically like there are just going to be some bottleneck sieges that I need to get done relatively quickly later on, and it would be really nice to have the earlier siege progress, because the thing about starting siege progress or early rolls is, let's say like early siege progress in general, I guess. The thing is that because having more progress actually enables you to get better rolls in future, it has kind of a snowball effect where you, if you just walk up, say like without any siege pips on your stack and no cannons or anything, you just walk up to like a level 2 fort. And start on like, I don't know, like minus 57 or minus 49 or whatever it is. You're basically just eligible for like a status quo and supply shortage. And like disease outbreak and war breach, obviously, but those are their own thing. And so, like, you can't even really bird the siege, because it's like obviously you can, but the idea of birding to fish for a supply shortage is like pretty AIDS. So there's not really a lot that you can do other than just wait for a long time. You basically have to just get several supply shortages to progress the siege to where you can even start getting actually useful roles like water shortage and supply shortage and things. But I mean, obviously technically you could get a wall breach, but birding a wall breach is way too sweaty even for this. Come on, I have 2 siege pips. It's not asking that much. It's really not. Like, I don't know why you're being difficult about this. Like, come on. 2 siege general is not that rare. You're perfectly happy to give me like, you know, 12 pips in total, which is a lot of pips, but you're not gonna give me a second siege pip. Where is it? It's got 11 pips, right? Like, I'm curious actually. While I do this, I'm gonna look up how the game actually generates merc. I wonder if this Wikipedia article has anything on it. Nope. Anything on our mercenary leader? Yeah, generated with 50 army tradition. So what we're saying is it would actually make more sense for me to bird it more aggressively for siege on the other general. Or bird the two of them together would actually have been the smart thing, but... Come on! Come on. Right. Come on. There we go. All that for one siege pip. Not sure it was really worth, but hey ho. This. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, the free company went. Okay, I'm confused now. I'm very confused. But that's okay. Crazy. Look at them getting even more allies. If I could call Castile into that, it would make a huge difference. But so I can recruit the Swiss Guard, but I actually don't think I want to quite yet. Certainly turn down that. Okay. Badge. Well, my admin situation, it's pretty good, right? There we go, we'll take that. I'm not going to aggressively bird this siege, just kind of, you know, make sure that it doesn't take ages. Aragon is next. What are we on? I would like another 2 galleys. I've got money. We've got money to spare. So it's worth. We've got debt, we've got burger loans. Yeah, supply shortage is fine. Basically, I'm just doing this so I can burn any status quos or disease outbreaks. How big's the stat? 12. Okay. It's not excellent news, but okay, that actually is a potential problem. I arm rolls them so I can guarantee them anyway. What makes the most sense as a solution here? Maybe we just declare on Aragon. Even though we technically haven't finished this war yet. Because I mean, obviously they're not going to declare on Naples if I declare on them. They might do it afterwards. But then again, wait a minute. It might not be the end of the world. Let me look something up real quick. Can they still spawn the rebels if they're in a PU? I think they actually can. It might actually be easier. It might actually be easier. It might be easier. But also, I would like to declare on them first. Now, is it worth it to call Castile in for land and then betray them? When is the truce with Ottomans? December 49. Where's my Free Swiss Guard? Okay, so this is where the cancellage does come in big. Back up of the save. No, completely missed it. Way too slow. Just going to put my milk back in the fridge while I wait for this to load. Right, I believe. This time we'll get it. Get my eye back in. Totally, that's definitely how this works. No. I'll tell you why actually I even could do. Would be to just I could actually just give Castile some land. Don't know exactly how that works, but really? Okay, I thought that would work that time. Felt like a large enough gap. Yeah, I actually think it would be way easier if they become a subject of Aragon. Should I call in? I don't know. I have to decide whether I call them in yet or not, do I? Really? Wow, I am horribly off on the timing. Okie dokie. There we go. A little bit more patience. Excellent. Right. I mean, I don't know, I actually might have fucked myself over here. This CPU is valid until 1465. Okay. Fine. Obviously, I can't call Castile in yet because Favors and does not want any land. What? Maybe it's because I'm still at war with Epirus. I think when I peace out Epirus, it's gonna change on that front. I think. I hope. Maybe not. Don't know. Imagine understanding how things work. 17 days. Can I allow a touch on this as well? Can. Now I actually do have to care about the speed with which this siege is won. You're still just at war with Kandar. So they're just parking their troops there, that's fine. No, we don't need to attach them yet. So where are these guys going to spawn? Okay, they're gone. Don't exist anymore. Seems about right. Another supply. Okay, well, let's see if we win this. Oh, I forgot to be doing this. I appear to be losing. But I appear to eventually have won, which is always nice. I guess we'll take that. Do that. It's probably worth me claiming Albania as well. And all the opportunities here. A decent roll there. Who else am I going to fabricate? You can just set that up, I guess. And these guys back around. These guys are all with all of these. It's sort of not ideal for me, but okay, nice. We win that. Should we just piece this out instantly? I'm actually curious to see something. Does unconning remove all of their does it remove their or exhaustion? A month thick. Doesn't, but possibly stops them gaining more. Gonna repiece this out. Nice and easy. Am I now able to I am not. Interesting. When I tested this, it actually was possible to do offensive calls to arms, even with CTA cancel. I might have to go test that for Poland and or Austria. Netherlands. Alright. Now I would like to go and do that. Is there anything else useful for my diplomat to do? I'll grab a couple of improved ticks on Austria. Always helpful. Yes, the Italian Wars. Oh, and my vassals coming to help out as well. Was a grisly affair indeed. 50. Oh my god, why do you have a 4 defense advisor? People wonder why I bird sieges. Oh my god, I can take dip tech. Well, I didn't see that coming. Definitely not going to do it. But nice. Good news. How are we on this? We'll get it in January anyway. Because I'll get the Renaissance, which will give me $100 mana, I think. Supply shortage. No, see, I'm gonna have to actually aggressively bird this, aren't I? Because the siege ticks are so fucking long. Which is really unhinged. 4 defense is an absurdly overpowered stat. Sadly. I wish it weren't so, but sieges are really unbalanced, actually, in the first place. In favour of the defender. And 4 defense does exactly the same thing as siege ability, but is vastly more common and can be obtained with vastly less opportunity cost, which makes the two of them crazy imbalanced against each other. Because, like, you can fall over and stack close to 104 defense, whereas to get like 50% siege ability, I have to start throwing. I have to have like 100 professionalism and start throwing idea groups at the problem. Whereas with 4 defense, you're like, you know, oh, like I'll just have some terrain and an advisor and an edict, which thankfully the AI doesn't really use. That would make it way crazier. Or I'll just get one of like many very common events. Our food shortage at least. Wars of the Roses? No way. -7 ducats. That's quite a lot of ducats. So can we... These have been going on for 81 days and we've had one tick. I actually need like a thing. So we've got a 35% chance-ish of getting a good roll that progresses it at least 2. I think it was 14 water shortage, 14 food shortage, and 7 defenders desert. And presumably there is actually a chance of getting wall breach as well, although actually I don't know how wall breach into these outbreak work exactly. Oh, thank God for that. Now the odds are going up. "45-day siege takes." I mean, it's just absolutely unhinged behaviour. No excuse for it whatsoever. Grab the repair tick on these guys. We'll be able to get back out anyway. Could do something more useful with this diplomat, though I'm not 100% sure what yet. Could spy no Aragon, but I don't think that's going to be particularly good use of it. What's Savoy feel about me? No, they don't like me very much. No, why not grab some improve over here? Oh, Charles is on the throne. It'll do. I'm gonna grab another tick on these guys. I've just remembered that I needed to be doing this throughout this whole year. I might have to go massively back in time. That sucks. What's my last save available? Yeah, that is a big error on my part. Yeah, see, this one is one I was about to declare on Aragon. Well, I think we do need to go back, which really sucks, to be honest with you, because that was like half an hour ago, but sometimes it do be that way. Well, that's annoying. I guess that answers the question I asked earlier, though, which is about whether or not it works if you do exit to menu. Is that it doesn't, because I did that correctly that time, and everyone joined the war afterwards. Well, at least we know now. How unfortunate. And of course now I fucking miss it. Oh my god. Crazy, I literally spent a year, basically like an actual full year, almost, just trying to siege that fort, that one fucking fort. I know defensiveness is genuinely insane at this stage in the game. Obviously it can get much worse, but it's basically impossible for me to have any siege ability to counter it. I mean, if I wanted to take offensive, like, I couldn't have got any idea groups for it. There we go, thank god. You know, there's no way I could have stacked up professionalism at this stage in the game. There's no way I could take an idea group at this stage in the game. You know, there's no way I could be, like, completing missions or formables or anything for it. But the game's like, well, yeah, you can obviously just, like, pick a advisor. Obviously, you can have, like, 25% for defense from just being in a mountain, and then, like, yeah, you can just have an advisor that gives another 20%. You can also have some from, like, power projection and stuff. It's like, serious? What is this shit? Right, so we should now be at war with Aragon and Aragon only. We move into December. Do something with my diplomat. I remember what I did before with it. Improve with Austria or something, I think it was. Alright, couple of days this is going to pop. High sortage, I guess we'll do. Why are they engaging? Why are we doing this? We don't need to fight this. Sigh. Hang on a minute. Forgot to be careful with January again. Me just making errors. Classic. Yeah, gonna be a nice year, absolutely jam-packed with unhinged amounts of birding. My favourite kind of year. Yeah, I think we'll go back to December. I get so distracted by being in wars. Technically got a better roll this time at least. I don't know why we're trying to fight this, but apparently for some reason we are. You can't click it yet, but yeah, that's not really what I was looking for from January. In fact, that's kind of like the exact opposite of what I was looking for from January. Aww. I'm gonna mess this up though, so let's see if we get lucky. Really? Oh, it's gonna be a long one, I can feel it in my bones. I think there are a fair few in January. It's nothing crazy. It's not as much as the late months in the year, but I feel like getting like 5% should be a super realistic goal, considering I do have like a decent amount of growth. Leave me alone, Aragon. now. Yeah, that's wild. Come on. This January. It'll be a good one. But it will be a good one. I mean, surely, like... Oh, that was nice of them. But I have to bird that, sadly. Hopefully they'll kindly give me a gift again. If they are naive enthusiast, shouldn't be too unlikely, while I'm at war with one of their rivals. I mean, I can't believe I'm getting literally like a 0 to 1% in an entire month with this level of consistency. This is crazy bad luck. It's actually really unusual. Win the siege, which is nice. Oh. I win the siege and I get some good stuff. Right. See, that will take. Actually. I did save, right? Fucking better have done. Otherwise I'm just gonna rage quit and come back to this later. I have other things to do. We did save. Good, good. Come on, man. Should at least be able to get this up to like 40% between January and February. To not be able to do that would be unhinged. God damn it. I just cannot get any Reform Desire. Craziness. Right. I'm actually going to do these things. Then I guess that will have to do. Just a little bit more. I believe in you. Like, just 2 events over the course of February, I mean, come on, that's really not that much to ask for. Okay. Kind of want more though. I mean, there's still lots of days left. They could get one more little tickaroonie. I totally could. You know, every little helps. Important thing to remember. No. Come on. I do not want to be stuck continuing this forever. It's nothing. Let me go just verify that I am actually eligible for Reform Desire in this period. Where are we? It's bi-yearly pulse 4, I think, right? Actually, I might not be. It's... Oh wait, it's bi-yearly pulse 5. Bi-yearly pulse 5, which does mean... I think that actually the 11th was the last eligibility. So there's no point going for more. For as much as we can. That's fine. What do I want to do with my... remaining troops? So my remaining diplomats. Did I say I would just start spy networking Albania? I think I did. And then it's July, it begins again. The Reform Desire. The grind. Byzantium rivaled me, interesting. Are you gonna come and help me? A few of them are at least. Oh, it was also Venice, wasn't I? My favors up. So we now have to bird this siege. Actually losing 6 ducats a month, fabulous. Sorry, did I say bird this siege? I mean bird this siege again. Because it's wild. I'm going to start stacking up a ton of war exhaustion from them getting my goddamn capital. Need my navy in position here. So now, get this first siege tick. Status quo. Go fuck yourself, to put it bluntly. It all becomes very sad. Aha. Also click that. 300% growth. I'm actually going to... No, I don't need to recruit a dude yet. Disease outbreak! Thank you! I love that. That's awesome. That's my favourite thing to have happen, actually. I wonder what I'm actually going to do with this Aragon War. I really don't want to go and occupy their capital. I really don't want to do that at all. I wonder if I occupy Sicily and Malta and get a little bit of ticking war score. I wonder if that's enough. Oh my god. Come on folks, 28% chance to get something good. It's got to count for something. Oh my god. This is wild. I've rolled this, what, 5 times? And got only status quo and disease outbreak. Actually, I might have got one supply shortage at the beginning. Not sure. But... I sure would love a water shortage about now. Or a wall breach. That we take as well. We both rolled a 1. Cool. Got outrolled there. Outrolled him. Even... I feel like I should... Oh, you rolled a 9 to 1. I love how you're literally just not fucking helping me at all. with better rolls, like, I win this. I do. Can you... It's so frustrating. Do I just wait for another tick on this? As we come into July, I suddenly have to care about this again. Not ideal. I think I'm going to call it a day and probably do some Siege and Reform Desire birding off camera, because I kind of do have other things I need to do now. And then I'll be back after that. Hello. So, mission accomplished. We have lots of Reform Desire. All 80%, which means next year we should easily be able to kick off the actual Reformation. In the meantime, I did also fight a battle against his navy and was successfully able to win it. I think I'm actually going to delete these. Do I want to delete these? Probably. I'm going to use Venice to fight Ottomans anyway. Unless they screw me over, which they better not. Okay. So yeah, this should finish off their navy once we occupy this. Which I don't really know if it's a good idea, because I do want them to attack here. But I guess we'll figure that out later. In the meantime, just let this do its thing. Actually, leave those guys there, and we will apparently not successfully leave much of anything there. Oh well. Move these guys in. I still don't have any net reasons to peace out this war. Slightly troubling, I will concede. I really don't want to, like, invade and occupy the mainland. Are you flirting with declaring? I'm not. Oh. Let's snag that. Anyone else that we want to... These guys are fighting over here. They'll probably come back and fight Byzantium soon, right? Surely. Let's grab some improved ticks on Bohemia. Yes. The Wars of the Roses? Well, that's crazy. Wow, it takes a long time to deliver these guys across the thing. Technically... Oh wait, this is where the ships are. Never mind. So technically they could throw troops across and kill me, but no, they actually couldn't do that. I'm hoping as if I occupy all the islands and then blockade all of this, that's going to be enough war score. But, you know, it might not be. We shall find out. It's going to take absolutely forever because the monument has increased disembark time. It's a bit ridiculous. July 3rd. This shouldn't be changing. Yeah, we'll just keep this nice and simple. That's you. We'll probably call that a day with that diplomat. And have him do something else. What that something else is, I don't know. My god, they've got a lot of enemies. As usual, of course, people insist fanatically that having a lot of rivals is proof that the game is rigged against the player. Oh, you'll never show me an AI enemy who has 6 or 7 rivals at once. Yeah, brilliant. Definitely not brain damaged. What do I want to do with this guy? Yeah, we can improve there, I guess. Almost winning here. A few of my ships are actually kind of low health, but be fine. Just a huge advantage here in terms of numbers. So I actually am losing people. Can we not? It's kind of toxic. I guess I will grab an improved tick now. So yeah, repair tick in this month. Then another great gold famine. There you go, 46% war score. Presumably that is enough for us to safely peace out. Wow, really? That's crazy, actually. So I'll give that away again. Go back to improving here. Deliver these guys back over here. Let's just leave that for now. Yeah, once we peace out, we can do this too. 7 seas. It's quite a lot of money in it. Probably could also. I'm gonna recruit one of these guys, and maybe like one more galley as well. Ottomans has ended. Should now mean at the very least we can call them in and probably also not that far from Austria. Although if we CTA cancel, whether we CTA cancel or not, I think this becomes quite challenging. We do want to do that. Does this actually give me more reasons for them to peace out? Why is this suddenly more? I swear that was 33 before. Or am I crazy? Do I want to get tech 4? I feel as though I feel like there is no advantage to me taking this at this point, other than 4, which is like just worth almost nothing. Like 0.4% all power costs. So we're gonna hold off on that. What's my AE situation? Most of these people have a little bit, which means I'm not wasting the AE decay tick if I don't piece this out before the end of December. How long would it take to get Austria? Oh, we suddenly gain more now because of being Tech 4. So we basically have 7. If we were to gain 0.2 per month, it means it would take 5 months to get another favour, and 15 to get 3. That's a year and a half. Waiting another year and a half worth. So we do that for a start. I'm gonna... I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna get this guy back. We're gonna get the favours with Venice anyway, but get some more opinion, which will make the favours go up ever so slightly faster. I'm also going to snag another one of these guys. Our financial situation is actually pretty good for the most part now. Be, grabbing some repair ticks on these guys as well. Oh. Now I think I don't want to embrace this. I think we want to actually hold this to try and force earlier Tech 5. Or Tech 7 rather. Early Tech 7 could be kind of big in the end. So yeah, hold that. That's actually what am I doing? Let's do that. Okay, they're now at war with Byzantium. That's good news for me. They do have quite a lot of troops, which is less good news for me. But sometimes you gotta just live with unfortunate realities. But I get to steal money off his coast. Oh. I don't think I can get away for that to backfire on me. I bought some more troops. Actually, I should turn off. No, rule is not to take that unless I want to bird for a different pulse event, but actually. I forgot, it's Reform Desire season. Want to be forgetting that anytime soon. Slightly worried that I've managed to crash Windows again. Okay, no, it's fine. So Windows wasn't responding. Like individual applications were, but Windows wasn't. which normally you wouldn't think was really an issue, but the other day I had EU4 actually managed to fully crash Windows somehow. Like, individual problems worked, but literally nothing in Windows would respond, and I had to, I tried to like Control-Alt-Delete, and after hanging for a very long time, Windows was like, oh yeah, by the way, we failed to, or my computer rather was like, oh yeah, we failed to load Control-Alt-Delete, you should probably restart your computer, because it's fucked. Yeah, I guess this will do as a start on the reform progress. Or reform desire, rather. Actually, I don't know if buying it down as many times as that was actually smart. Probably it wasn't, but hey ho. It is what it is. Right, let's see if we can get a little bit more reform desire. Really? You're not going to give me any? One at the start of February is another one. Wow, I mean, that's kind of horrible. You gotta give me more than that. In theory, I shouldn't need to go crazy on the whole reform desire thing this time around, because we actually don't need that much, and we do have basically the whole year to get it. But technically, the earlier within the year, the better. So I don't know. It might actually make sense to be pretty aggressive with this. Now that I come to think a little harder about it. Because there are those like random off months. I wonder if it's possible to... I wonder if it'd be possible to spawn it. Probably not in like January and February alone without buying it down one tick, but I mean still must be able to do better than this. I must like calculate it in my head. We've got pulses in Jan and Feb, and then in July and August. I think in July or August is going to have to be when we do it. Certainly before September, because September doesn't really have any in, so if we wait for September, then we're waiting for October, and then that's like really late in the year. So I forget who even has pulses in start of the year. I can go find that out. It is it's actually the Papal States is one of them. Tag 206, where are we? Yeah, it's like all of the Italians. Come on. Savoy, Siena, Tuscany, Urbino, Venice, and so on. And the final one should be Utrecht with 13th of February. That's the last eligible pulse. I was curious actually now to see if after the 13th of February it moves. That means my calculations are off, if so. I mean, okay. That's actually not one of the usual ones. I think. Maybe it is. I don't think so. It's like a 4-year pulse, I think. I can't believe this literally isn't moving. Okay. Did it go a little bit there, but it's still, it's gone up a total of 3%. My luck is turning against me. Which is not really what I was hoping to happen. Yeah, fine. Come on. I refuse to believe that 3% over the course of like 25 eligible days is the best we can do in, you know, a dozen plus attempts. The good luck I had earlier definitely turning against me. So hopefully that means the bad luck I had earlier will turn against me as well, which means when I have to bird more ruler deaths, it's going to be a bit less ridiculous than it was birding my my starting one. Which I swear, that starting ruler is just crazy. How difficult it is to kill him. He just will not die. It's nuts. Come on, with 450% growth, just like a lot of the standard events should give like 2 or 3%. So we just need like 2 to fire. Two or 3, and that'll jump us right up to like 80%. Which I realise is where we started. Do you know what? Okay, I'm going to do this. But I'm actually going to go back in time. And I'm not going to buy the progress down. We're just going to fire it on 300%. I'll do this again. And then, yeah. Proof that it can actually grow. Come on. Wow, it has actually just become spectacularly stubborn over the course of since the last time I played it. That's wild. Remember that I'm getting robbed for this fort that I don't actually want to occupy. Let's do that. Then go. Okay. Well, I'll take it there. Ooh. Do that as well. Still not quite up to what we're looking for, but I think we're getting close. If I were willing to be really unhinged, I could probably fire it now, but that's a start, I guess. I want a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Because in July, how many pulses are there in July? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 5. Actually. And then the next ones are in August. And those 5 are all kind of at the beginning. It's going to make this very challenging. Oh wow, that is some support independence going on there. Almanac. No. If I want to fire it in July, I do need to get out to like 96 now, which is going to be really, really challenging. It's going to be somewhere between challenging and just not possible, isn't it? How much do I care about this? I think I might care enough to go back in time to start of January and be more aggressive with it, which means I'm going to stop recording and do that off camera because that's going to take a while probably. Hello, so the good news is Reformation has been successfully spawned. I decided to bed this pretty aggressively to spawn it in, how do you say, get 100 desire by the end of February and then just run through a couple of months ticks to get it to spawn in March, which is pretty cool honestly. It's probably, I mean, surely this has got to be a record, 1450 March Reformation. It's kind of nuts. Now, the Ottomans are getting insanely lucky rolls to kill Byzantium. I was originally going to let them just kill Byzantium, but I think I've changed my mind. And I'm now going to actually see if I can save Byzantium / conquer them myself. We'll see how that goes though. So yeah. And then the other advantage of this is that it's gonna let me go a little further with my currying favours with Austria, which means I can probably call Austria into the war. So we're going to see how this goes. First things first though, we're going to piece this out for this and a little bit of money. Then sell and seize. Nice. And then, okay, do that as well. Oh, he ordered a disease outbreak. Amazing. What are the timers on these sieges? 17 days and 14 days, so 25th. Okay, I might bird them to get bad rolls in these. As weird as that sounds. So real weird feeling. Yeah, I'll take that. I accept your trade offer. Okay. Should be able to call this now as well. Cool. This is what, 14 days, 25 days, 16th. Oh, interesting. Means I can actually conquer these guys as well. That's nice. 2, 1. Supply shortage, I guess. Like. Does this drop down to only 1.7? So it's going to take a really long time, isn't it, before I'm able to get Austria. Maybe I can get enough spy network to actually dow Byzantium. Is this a separate... Hang on a minute. Hang on just 1 minute here. Okay, I can't get the estate agenda for claims on Byzantium because they don't have 6 goddamn provinces. Really? They... Damn it. They have 5 provinces. What a shame. Shortage. Go on, give them like a disease outbreak over here. I mean that'll do. Right. Should I turn my army off as well? Probably do. Probably ought to, yeah. $15, $15. Four, three, one. Instant war breach, of course. The Ottomans do be loving a war breach. Do be just adoring a war breach. That's... hang on a minute. Do they have... They do have access in me. Yeah, supply shortage, I'll take. Supply shortage and disease outbreak. Need a combination that we enjoy. So wait, they're getting nuked by Bosnia now. the Ottomans are trying to siege this. I just have no idea what I'm doing. Genuinely. It's really tragic, actually. New ruler in Venice. Incredible. Yeah, sure. Sure. We're already halfway to a claim on Byzantium. Interestingly, Venice is moving into position by Naxos. Oh, why can't I just have a few more goddamn favors? Hang on, I'm actually going to calculate how many months. It's 1.56 divided by 0.18. 9 months. Can I hold these sieges until then? So I'm gonna have to try. So that's why the Venetians are there. Oh, they wanted to see outbreak. Oh, perfect. Don't know where the other Ottoman stacks got to. Still can't them access. Kinda wish I had. I feel like they'd be then actually getting themselves trapped here. Uh Sure, I guess. I don't know why you need access, but have it if you want. I would rather prevent this, I think. To be fair, I mean, they don't have any, like, artillery or, like, siege pips on their general, which does mean that these guys might just... Like, the cap of their siege progress might legit just be, like, 42%, which means I can actually just sit there on 42% rerolling and not let them win it. Which would be quite funny. Oh, defenders desert. Oh, fuck it, no, I'm gonna leave it. And this is gonna get a second tick in. Thing is, I'm torn. Obviously, when I actually fight the Ottomans / fight Byzantium, do I want to just kill all of their troops that are there? Because I feel like I kind of don't want that at all. I kind of want them to somehow contribute against the Ottomans. What I'm basically going to do here, yeah, is just roll for at least one of their rolls to be bad. I don't know, man. Also, don't know if there's something I should just do off camera, but I don't know. I hate this Ottoman war. I was able to get, when I did the failed Papal State start, I was able to get like a really nice window to attack them. I just wiped almost all their troops in the first like 3 months of the war. But I don't think I'm going to get that this time. Which means I'm going to have to create my own luck. That's what I'm trying to do here. I mean, I could also just mega murk up and just 1v1 them, but... You know, these guys be expensive as fuck. I do have burger loans available, I guess. The... Oh, another supply shortage. These guys gotta... Aha. There's the access request. That's good for me. That means they will send it. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna bring. They've got a third stack somewhere around Serbia, I think. They're gonna bring that stack down. They're gonna take it across Epirus, which obviously I own now, and they're gonna take it into just kill that big stack of Byzantium and their allies. And then, because of that fort there, the only way out is going to be across this strait crossing, which I'm going to control. I'm going to then just storm in and kill them and then wipe them. And it's going to feel good. There's that. Yeah. Do that. Really be spite networking on the Ottomans. But, hey ho. Another supply shortage will take. Well, I'm going to turn my troops back on. Out of curiosity, Serbia still honor. Okay. How long will it take to recruit? How long will it take to recruit these guys? Only 13 days. We don't want to do that yet. Go on. Have you got 11k troops? Did I make their force limit go way down or something? I'm increasingly realizing that I have a huge problem relating to Naples. That I really don't know what to do about. Like, I need them to get PU'd by Aragon, actually. I should have made that a reality. Well, let me have a look at the event. Because this could be campaign ending if I actually have mismanaged this. Does it show you stability here? Of course you have one stab. Can I see their legitimacy anywhere? I should be able to kind of see dip rep, right? That's influenced by legitimacy. I just country. Shows me. Oh, they have like none. Okay, that's okay. So as long as they still have really low legitimacy, I don't have to do anything clever. They'll just... they have an heir. So we'll essentially need like 2 months to spawn the first event. And then the problem is there is this stipulation: controls all owned provinces. If Aragon won't take them back, I think that's pretty much game over. Because what I don't see is any way, looking at the wiki, I don't see any way that I could actually full annex them. Wait, actually, see, Napoli is actually not their capital anymore. Let me actually go. Let me go test something. Let me melt the save. In fact, I don't even need to do that. Probably be faster to just do it this way. let's debug mode. Let's own 4733 2985 734. Doesn't actually have to be perfect, but this is roughly the thing. Capitals over here. Just for the sake of it, let's delete these guys as well. Oops. Actually, I don't even need to use the rebels. And then let's tag nap again. It's event new flavor underscore nap dot one, I think. I just tag over to Castile and then inherit arrow. So we integrate arrow. Label should now be independent. Means I can do this. And then I can control 2984. 34. So yeah, in this situation, how are they like fielding troops? They're not. That's weird. Oh, how am I losing war score? I guess. Interesting. So what we're saying is it's possible. probably we want to assault their capital. Make sure the rebels don't die. I don't know why I actually exited out of the game there. Although, having said that, probably I need to go do something else anyway. So I guess I'll probably do a little bit of that, like sieging or birding the Ottoman sieges off camera, and then I will be back to actually do the Ottoman War now that I've validated that I haven't game overed myself with keeping Naples independent. Cool.